This might be the most impossible 90s card set ever, because the brand behind it disappeared.
Futura produced cards from around 93 to around 96. There's a wide range of Futura products. So you can go from cricket to surfing to rugby union to basketball and all sorts of sports. And also the opportunity of maybe completing a master set. That's one of the biggest things, was actually being able to complete a master set. We've got various collections of Futura albums that were released during the 90s, ranging from Futura basketball to cricket to baseball to rugby union to Formula One to surfing. A master set collector is a particular set of cards from 1994, for example. You've got a base set of cards, maybe 2 or 3 insert sets. You've got potentially signature cards that go with that particular set from that year. The master set is collecting everything from that particular year. I would say that I was maybe about around 100 cards away from having every single Futura card. The stuff that I'm chasing is now the high-end stuff, the high-end signature cards that just don't seem to come up very often. I would say that the 93 Don Bradman signature card would be the elusive card that pretty much everybody would be chasing in their Futura collection. And with only 15 available, or apparently 15 only ever produced, that is a rare holy grail of a card to come across. I remember growing up in the UK, watching soccer back in the late 80s, early 90s, seeing Craig Johnson playing for Liverpool, flamboyant Australian player playing in the English League was just fantastic. And I've got the memories of that. Being a soccer fan, that is a card that I cherish. This is the Heritage Platinum set, which was produced in 1996, which features a lot of test players from Australia. The set that I have here is a player edition set, which obviously given to every player that signed this particular set of cards. I'm fortunate enough to get Alan Connolly's set. This one there is the Bradman card, which is obviously the most sought after card in this particular set. Towards the end of the the late 90s, the trading card scene, I believe, sort of dropped off. So obviously the demand wasn't there for them, so all of a sudden just sort of finished up, really. I've got a couple of prototype Futura cards that are AFL and Rugby League. In the late 96, potentially Futura were looking at other licensing for these cards and produced an AFL set and a Rugby League set. The Andrew Gaze Leroy Loggins dual signature card was 1996. Very, very difficult card to come across. The demise of Futura towards the end of 96, who knows how many were redeemed, because that card certainly doesn't come up very often for sale. In the last 10 years, I would say I've seen one Gaze Loggins dual signature card, and that would be the one that I purchased. The value increases because people my age are now looking at reliving their childhood, what they used to collect when they were kids. Obviously it's a very good feeling, and it's very cool to replicate that years down the track when potentially you're in a position to be able to fund it. The Allan Border signature card, probably second to the Donald Bradman Holy Grail. Only 50 produced. Back in the early 90s, that was the card that every kid opening a packet was looking to get. Those sets, those boxes, those packets sold off the shelves very, very quickly because of a limited edition Allan Border signature series. The Shane Warne hat-trick signature card, I believe, was a run of 150. Obviously, with Shane Warne's passing over in recent years, Shane Warne cards have become highly sought after. And that particular card is a must for every cricket card collector. So if one comes available, grab it, because you might not see another one. Obviously, the ultimate goal for the collection is to collect everything Futura that was released here in Australia between 93 and 96. That would be fantastic to actually achieve that.